que se puede llamar? 2? I don't know. Hold up, I'm setting up, posting about it on different social medias, so. ¿Qué pasa esto? Paste. Instagram, how can I add one? What's my URL? I think it's YouTube. Nope. Yeah, I didn't really have any time. I was gonna draw a bit before clocking into work today, but alas, I didn't do anything. I think most of my morning went into just waking up and reading. I did some reading instead of working on stuff. I was also looking for some files, some stickers that I had made a few months ago that I want to finish up. Yeah, basically I just didn't have time. And then on my break, again, just spent most of my time resting. Hold up, let me, one more post. Oh, screen went black, sorry. For a bit. Okay. Which video is that? Oh no.
Hey guys.
Oh, that one. Yeah. See, I don't know why that one didn't do so well. There you go. I don't know why that video didn't do so well, actually. It was really fun to do. Like, me and my sister had a lot of fun while making that one. So we were both a bit bummed when we saw that it didn't really, um, I don't know, it just didn't really took off. Okay, yeah. Last one. Hey Sam, how you doing? All right. My headphones. But yeah, the Digimon video. It was actually really fun as well. And yeah, as you said, editing was so hard to edit as well because I don't even have a proper like editing program. Like all I use is like iMovie. Is that what it's so called? I think it's so called iMovie. Yeah, the default program that comes with every Apple product or whatever. It's even available on iPad now. It's not the best, but yeah, that's all I have. I should invest in like a proper editing software, but they're like really expensive, so I try my best to do the most I can with that one. But yeah, so that one took a lot longer than it should have taken me to edit. Especially because I wanted to like look like it had been like actually properly edited and everything. So I had to render the video quite a few times while editing it so that I could like keep adding extra edits and everything. Like there's only so much you can do when with iMovie at the same time. So I had to render the video and go over it again to add more details and stuff because I couldn't really add it all in one go. So it took a lot longer, a lot of time to actually get it done to how it is now. So yeah, it was really sad when I realized that it didn't get the attention I wanted it to get. Honestly, most of the videos that like actually do well, at least for me, because I know that there's other art channels that do super well, but for me it's basically like the sketchbook tours are the ones that actually get more views, at least here on YouTube and everything. And I get it because, you know, those are fun to watch, but like, yeah, they're not the most fun to film sometimes because, you know, it's just flipping through a sketchbook. So like doing the Digimon one was actually like a nice change of pace. And also just getting my sister involved was fun as well. So I took a bit longer in setting up because I opened up Facebook a bit for a few minutes before I was gonna set up, and I saw one of these reports that's going around now with the whole, oh thanks. So like, yeah, the report, wait, which file is this? Oh, that's fine. Wait, okay. It was one of those news reports because of about the whole I wouldn't say I guess it's K-pop related, but not really. It's just with a lot of K-pop idols that's going around right now. The whole secret chat room news that's going around. And then there was this one article that was talking about all the other allegations that are surrounding this one, the one member from Big Bang. Yeah, and they were like listing all the other incidents that had happened revolving around him. And I gotta say, it was pretty out of the loop. I didn't know all that stuff was happening around that person. Yeah, I keep like, it just keeps getting worse and worse. The specific news. Like there's a lot of idols that are involved. It's really sad and disappointing because a lot of the idols, or well, at least a few of the idols that have been mentioned to be involved are idols that like oh yeah, well I actually like Big Bang. I'm not like a super avid follower, but I gotta admit that I really like their music. And it was they were probably one of the first groups that I listened to. Mostly though, I started listening with SHINee and Beast, which is why when it was revealed a few days ago that the one of the members from Beast, or like what they now call themselves Highlight, was indirectly involved but kind of involved in the whole situation. I really couldn't believe it. But it's like, at the end of the day, you don't really know these idols that well. You just know what's on the surface. So you don't know what goes on in their lives. It's still pretty disappointing though to see that kind of behavior from idols that you idolized or looked up to, especially from like the older ones as well. Well, for me, because those are the ones that like I grew up listening to, and I saw them get big, or make, how do I say this, I saw them carve their place in the K-pop world and everything, and make a name for themselves and everything. And for this type of news to come out all of a sudden, it just kind of like shatters the whole image that you had of them. But also, it's also important to remember that like nobody's perfect and everything, but that also doesn't mean that this sort of behavior should be then excused, obviously. But there are some, I say this because there are just some fans that like are willing to excuse this type of behavior just because it's their idol, and that's not it either. Like, you should really, it's just not sort of, it's not excusable really, this sort of behavior and these actions, or just the lack of action, because some of them, I think the rapper from Highlight, Junghyun, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce the names right, but that person, I don't think he was directly involved in the chats in question, but I indirectly knew that it was going on, and I feel like that's still wrong. Like, you could say it's less of, I don't know, he was less involved, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't involved at all. So it's still, for me, I feel like it's still just as bad, because he knew it was happening, or he had an inkling or an idea of what was going on, and he stayed silent or let it go on, and that's not right either. But yeah, honestly, this whole situation, I really didn't know that the one from Big Bang, the Seungri, again, don't know how to pronounce their names that well, but I really didn't know that there was so much behind him involving those sort of cases. Oh yeah, for sure. But I totally understand that they don't want to, I guess, intrude in it. Yeah, I'm pretty conscious of it. Cause like I pronounce them however, you know, when I'm talking amongst myself or like my sister or anything, but like, yeah, I always question if I'm saying it right or not. At least for some names. But as I was saying, yeah, there are just sort of situations where, you know, some things are going on and maybe you're just scared to speak up. I don't know if that was the case in this situation. And it's kind of hard. I imagine it's pretty hard in that sort of industry, because in the music or celebrity industry, because you could piss off the wrong person and then your career could be over. So there's that. Again, not saying that's what happened here, but I could understand why maybe some idols of lesser status, or, you know, not status, you know, lesser known artists or something would stay silent for that sort of thing, which is really sad to think about. Oh yeah, it's held for review. It's fine. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't think in Danny's situation, there could have been some of Dick's friends that like, sorry, that might have wanted to like act out, or, you know, not want to like be involved in that sort of thing. Yeah, it could have been like that. There could have been at least one person or so that wouldn't have wanted to be involved in that sort of thing. Wouldn't have wanted to be involved, or would have wanted to like step in. But again, yeah, it's just fear of being like outcasted, or not wanting to, yeah, to upset the wrong people, because they might have been like doing that to Danny, but then they could have turned on that person just because they stood up for them, which is basically what happened in like the first case that came up in Seungri's club. Yeah, that's where it all started, with the one guy that tried to like help this woman who was being assaulted, and that's how it all started, this whole scandal, or what, like at least one of the scandals that he was involved in, just because this one guy tried to help a girl or a woman that was being mistreated, and this person took action, and it all just went downhill from there. It's very sad. And honestly appalling. It all sounded like one of those, like a K-drama or stuff. Like very, like, you would want to think that sort of thing doesn't happen in real life, but like, wow. Looking at the video and your sister gets confused and I don't know. Oh yeah, bilingual problems. I don't remember what was the problem, what we were having problem, but like most of the time it's more like we know what something is called, and then but then it's hard to like put it into words because we're just used to like speaking half and half, like half Spanish, half English. So like when we're asked to like speak in one language only or something, as I'm trying to do now, it's a bit harder to like come up with the words because we just tend to like switch between one and the other pretty fluently, which apparently is something that like is good. I don't know. She's studying English, and there's an actual term for that, for switching between one language and the other like that. Though I think we're like abusing it. I don't think it's exactly what they mean when they talk about that sort of thing. Something about linguistics. Okay, that just looks wrong. Okay. Oh. Because of pause causing them. Oh. Hmm. No, the forums. Those animals. Pause. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think we have like a name for that sort of thing in Spanish either. See, now I'm trying to think what she was trying to think. I can't ask her. I think she's asleep already. And oh yeah, I picked some weird Digimon for that. I tried to pick. Yeah, I remember now that it was. I think we were confusing it. I thought it was Agumon, but then it ended up being another Digimon with a really similar name. You know what? Just do this. Just move this a bit. Did we draw Demi Vegan? Demi V. See? Those names, though, like, what were they thinking? They're just. Some of them have such similar names. Like, I hadn't realized until we made that video, but, like, how are you supposed to tell them apart? I think I just looked up a bunch of, like, I searched for them, and I think I found, like, an alphabetical list. A list in alphabetical order. Ah, okay, yeah, that was the confusion. See? They just have such similar names. And I think that the one that we were supposed to draw, I had never seen before. I didn't really recognize it. I really did try to find, like, Digimon that we, or at least, like, a balance between the ones we sort of knew and the ones that we should have known but didn't really. I think hands down my favorite one from the ones we drew was, like, was the last one, Myotismon, I think. Is a pup. Well, yeah, that's a leg. Yeah, pata is an animal leg or limb, I guess. Buscándole las cuatro patas al gato. That's a saying. So yeah, it's just that if I think about it, then the word doesn't come up. I guess we do have specific word for that. Sopapillas. Sopapillas, is that like sopa de letra, maybe? How do you say the crosswords? Ah, I think it's sopa de letra. Sopapilla. Let me see if that is. Sopapillas, crispy Mexican flatbread. Huh. I don't think I've ever had that. No, it's spelled. Ah, okay. It has varied spellings. It says sopaipilla, sopapilla, sopaipa, or cachanga. That's very different from the other three, but okay. Yeah, I don't think we've had that. I mean, it looks like a lot of. Is it fried? It looks like a lot of other. Um, dishes that we have here. Deep. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fried pastry. Hmm. Oh, I see. They look like arepas, but like square. Oh, so it's sweet. Oh well, never mind. Well, I mean, arepas could be sweet. Depends what you make them of. Mm, maybe sort of like polvorones or quesitos. I see. Well, they look great. They'd fit right in over here. Oh, really? What other desserts do they have? Cause like over here, hmm. Okay. I think most of our typical, not typical, most of our traditional food is confused, or I guess most people assume that it's gonna taste like Mexican food, but I think most of our food is a bit sweeter than what you would expect, I guess, because a lot of people just think, hey, there's a lot, the leche cake and like that. Wait, tres leche maybe? No, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. What are you wondering about? Claws or hands? Damn. I've been thinking about that. I'm not sure. I'd say they have claws. But as I said, daffodils, or I guess these two have like different types of claws. As I said, I think they just get bigger when they attack or something. Whereas like Dean's avatar just has normal claws. I guess they're like easier to do stuff with. Yeah, like the shape shifting claws, basically. I don't have. I think I mentioned it on the Discord that like Daffodil's claws sort of like just morph into bigger claws when they're like in battle or something. But for the most part, they're like bigger than normal claws. Whereas like Dean's claws are just, I guess they're like hand shaped. They're not that big. But I think I guess it just really depends on how they sort of customize their avatars later on and how they power them up. Because for now, this cosplay has some magical stuff. Well, honestly, we're just figuring out as it goes, so. But like as I said, they all have claws, so you know, he could just look like that. But then maybe your OC is kind of like wanting to change classes. Maybe he's like in between a class and another. Not sure. Ready to make another. I'll have to like figure out that. It'd be cool to make an actual story about this. Weird ass hair. Okay. Let's see you. Whatever. Let's hit it cookie. Leaf hair. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, it's like kind of poofy. I'm not even gonna look at it that much. I think I drew too many zombies in this case. But you know what? Yeah, fuck it. They're already there. Okay, I think we're done here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm making them so detailed. It's gonna be a pain later to color. Okay, next page. We'll color them later. Okay, gotta make the where's that here? At the grid. No, si no lo prenden, it's not gonna work. that ugly sketch. Okay, I could name my layers, make this a lot easier, but I won't. Okay, I'm gonna figure that panel out later. Just draw the easy stuff first. How many? I think there's like a lot of these pages left. No. ¿Qué le está haciendo aquí? Le está aguantando. Ay, Dios. I don't know, drawing without music sucks. I really want to play something, but I don't want to get copy striked. So I'm trying. But I really want to listen to something. I guess I could put it over el audífono, whatever. Yeah, I'll just listen on my phone. Yeah, on other occasions I just play it on the computer as well, but my computer is already wheezing from streaming. It's old, okay? It can barely do this. Just play something over here. Yeah, it's wheezing. Can't you hear it? That background music sounds that you're hearing, that's my computer. It's heavy breathing in the background. weirdly, awkwardly. Yeah, because the last stream I did where I had music playing, I swear I picked a playlist that said it was copyright free music, and I still got copy strikes. So, not taking that chance anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I just picked like that one playlist that wasn't stream safe because I think I specifically searched for stream safe music or something. And there were a lot of playlists, but like I guess that was the one with actually good music or my type of music, I guess. And yeah, didn't work out well. I mean, it's fine, I guess. But yeah, unexpected, I guess. Yeah, he's just gonna be holding his stuff, really. Mm. I could have just done. Okay, espérate. I forget this is a thing. Wow. No, that didn't look well. Straight line in less than a second. Oh. Mm. Ow. God damn it. Hmm. You're always Oops. Since Darwin, I think you mean Danny? Doesn't wear clothes. It's kind of like. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. There should be like a function for them to like fully go wolf. Yeah, yeah, it's Danny, the one that's playing with them. That's fine. But I feel like they should all have like. Because what fun is there is a werewolf based game? Oh no, it's Danny. But yeah, then again, I haven't really shown pages of them actually playing. At least not here. But there are some pages where you can like see them playing in real life as stuff happens during the game. But yeah, I feel like it should, I think, at least be a default that like whichever class you pick to play as in the game. Okay, wait. I think morphing into a full wolf should be like a sort of thing they should all be able to do. And thus, that's why some are like a bit more furry than the others. Oh. Sorry. No, but I think Darwin's probably at work as they play. I'm not even sure what. I get maybe it's like a sun. It's probably like the weekend because I was just questioning how Dean is able to play with them. It's like a Saturday, so he doesn't have to go give any classes. Oh yeah, Darwin's like 24/7 working, which isn't like the best life, but like that's what he wants to do. No, he should really like seriously rest. He overworks himself too much. Man, my computer. Oh, but we're gonna get to be. I'm gonna be able to like finally draw the coffee shop and draw Darwin in his coffee shop uniform. There's that, and I think Danny's mom's gonna make an appearance. Probably Darwin's mom as well, because go moms. Gotta show off the Latino family. Or, well, Puerto Rican family. At least Danny's. No, well, at the very least, his mom's gonna appear. I'm not sure if his whole family will. Also, his brother as well. Overprotective brother's gonna come make his appearance finally. Yeah, I want a lot of stuff to happen in this chapter. I mean, it's already written out, so it sort of it makes sense. And it all sort of plays off pretty well. Alright, that zombie, I don't know how to draw. Let's go here. Oh, wait. Let me see. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. Do they have like a part of their hair one color and the other another color? No, it's like, I like it. It's really cute. I like that the ears aren't like at the top. I don't know why all of mine. Well, I guess I just like drawing them at the top of their head like that. Oh, shaved sides. Okay, yeah, I see it now. I like it. You're very welcome. I'm glad you're like making OCs for this story. For this side of the story at least, or universe or whatever. Where Night honestly sounds like a fun game. Like, I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I would play it. Probably I would have a lot of fun with it. It's got a lot of potential. I gotta pitch it or something. Thank you. Maybe. Of course. Nope. Oops. Whatever. maybe I can make it just this, or you know, brush size. Smaller. Oops. I haven't really played much of like online games or so. I think the only game I got invested in and I only got invested in until I reached a certain level, and then after that it was like, now what? And I didn't keep playing. It was like, I think it was called Angels Online. I'm not even sure if that game's still around. Yeah, I basically got into it because my older sister was into it, and her boyfriend at the time was as well. So like, the prospect of being able to play together as a team was like really fun, and yeah, it sounded really fun to do. And so I think they have, or had, I'm not sure if that game's still there, but they had you could buy, or yeah, I think I was a summoner for that one, which was cool because I could summon a zombie or a skeleton. I think it was a mummy to fight in my steed, because like the summoners and mages have shit HP, and this game was no exception for that. So like, really fighting hand-to-hand combat as a summoner was a big no for me, or for all summoners in there. So you had to summon multiple zombies or mummies in order to fight in your steed. The only bad part is that they're not that durable, and they would die all the time, and then the monster would come after me and I just had to run away because summoning a new zombie took time, and it's ridiculous. But anyways, I think at level 30 you were permitted, or you were able to like buy a mount, or just a horse or whatever, but you could buy a wolf, and you could ride a wolf around. I wanted the wolf. So like, I kept on playing until I actually reached level 30. And then when I actually reached level 30 and I looked like a badass, after that I just didn't know what else to do. Like, that was like my one goal in the game. And after that I was like, okay, I'm done. That was basically it. I think, was it in that game that I tried making friends at some point, and I remember, I'm not sure if it was in this game, but there was this one person who was desperately trying to talk to me, but he was talking to me in Portuguese, so I could only understand some of the words. I tried, but I could never understand exactly what they were trying to tell me. Also, you could just like, I think I once left my avatar just, I was just peacefully sitting down in the middle of the forest, and then when I came back, I think I just left to go to the bathroom. When I came back, my avatar was dead. Somebody had killed me, because you can kill other players, you can attack other players as well. Well, you know, you don't have to. I'm not even sure if you gained any experience by doing so. But when I came back, somebody had killed me. I was like, great. Thanks a lot. Because I think you kind of remain like a a ghost or a soul or whatever until you reach a reviving slash save station where you can actually get revived. But as apart from that, like if you were like very far away from that, I don't think you could like transport or teleport to the nearest town or anything. So yeah, that I think that's basically my experience with those sort of games. The other thing was like, but that doesn't count, is Gaia Online, Penguin, Club Penguin. Club Penguin is the best. What I remember from doing, I remember in Club Penguin, most people just assumed you were a boy if your penguin was like painted black, because you could like paint your penguin or avatar whichever color you wanted. But if you painted it black and you wore sunglasses, people just assumed you were a boy, and a lot of people just started hitting on you. Like flocks of, I'm assuming, female users would just flock around you if you were like a supposed boy or guy. And I think it was the worst at the pizza place. Like they would just swarm you and sit around you. Yeah, girlfriend material for sure. It's so funny. But at the same time, like, really entertaining. Like, I put in some hours into that game. It was really fun. I don't think I ever deciphered how you could, like, decorate your igloo. Was it an igloo? I guess it was just, like, your room. Because you could have pets as well and everything. But I didn't want to pay real money for anything, so I think that was, like, the only way of actually, like, making your room slash house look cool, apart from like the event items and stuff that you got for free. It was hard to come by that sort of thing. Puffles, yeah. I don't know if I ever got one. I think I had like one, maybe. Again, I probably got it for it because of an event. Oh yeah, the memberships and everything. Yeah, I never even considered it. I was like, no, but I get free stuff for events and stuff. And like the free items and everything were cool. And like once the event passed and the fad blew over, you still had the rare item. You could use it later, and you could have the pleasure of telling, if anybody asked for it, it was like, oh no, sorry, this was like a special event item. You can't get it. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I never did that. No memberships for me. Totally rare items. Oh wait, she has her claws out here. Should make them bigger. They just look really big. You were scammed in Club Penguin? Ah, okay. Oops. I can just add one here. Well, that's weird. Yeah, you had to be like sort of careful that game. Honestly, you couldn't take it too seriously. I'm not sure if anybody took it seriously, but yeah. There were that type of users as well. The dance club was really fun as well. Oh, I'm talking about this and now I'm missing Club Penguin. So sad to see it go. Animal Jam, I think, I think I heard about that. I don't think I ever played it though. Let me see. Animal Jam. Oh, that one's still alive. Initial date release 2010. Oh yeah, that one's still going strong. I didn't know about this one. Club Penguin. Play Wild. Chat with your buddies. Oh, this is cute though. I like the designs. Yeah, this is cute. I would be into that if I had seen this one. But 2010, I think I was just over that sort of game. The crane game. Yeah, once you got good at that sort of game, it was like really easy to like cash it in a lot. I think I was good at that sort of game for like Neopets or something. And there were just a few games that I had like mastered, and those were like the only ones I played after a while. But yeah, I think Animal Jam was a bit out of I think it came out just as I was like sort of shifting from that phase of online games. Wow. Damn. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. That sucks. Yeah, and you. Yeah, that sort of thing's tricky. And you honestly just have to, there's no way of really actually knowing if you're gonna actually get that sort of thing. You just have to trust on the other person, and it sucks when it doesn't go as you had planned, as I was supposed to go. Especially for that sort of thing, because that's a lot of hours put into that sort of game. Of playtime and everything. And for it to just be like taken away like that. Right, and then she has two tails. Wait. Foot paws. Honestly, feet in general I can't really draw, so I pretty much half-ass them most of the time. Like, this one looks weird. It should be like, just their pose is weird. It should be maybe frontward facing. This. Yeah, it should be frontward facing. Hola, Cesar. What up? Hey, ¿cómo está? Yes. Un poco más y se me olvida ponerlo en otro sitio. Yeah, from time to time. Es que a veces, es que no, a veces se me hace difícil con el setup y everything. It's not the best, pero yeah. Brega por ahora. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, yo estoy cansada también. Okay, I had already promised to stream today, so. Pues, work. A lot of work. It's been Pretty long week. I'm so American here. I'm sorry. I'll keep it to English. So yeah, work's been not so hectic. It's been a pretty slow week in general. Uh, but at least today, I spent basically all day organizing books, which honestly I prefer a lot more to being like in cash register duty. Don't tell anybody. I think they already know. Aw. Yeah, I think you can only send uh like a message every minute or so. But oh yeah. Um Basically work. A lot of work. It never ends. But that's fine. And then in between work, yeah, it's not much of a dream. Like, I hear some people, borders, I hear some people sometimes come into the store, and they're like, wow, I wish I could really work here. And then I just look at my coworkers and I'm like, no, you don't. It sounds like fun. And for the most part, it is fun. Um, it is, yeah. I totally prefer it to like any other sort of like retail job, because at least I'm like, selling stuff that I actually like and can actually like talk about with the person. Like when I actually uh, get to talk about a certain book that I really, really like I'm invested in, or sort of author that I'm invested in, and then the person actually like ends up buying the book, like that's like the best feeling. It's like, yeah, I did that. I just made it. I hope I just created like a new fan out of this person, because yeah, recommending your favorite book and then getting paid for it, hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, out talking of speaking of getting books as fast as I can. Today, as we were closing, it got a bit hectic as we were closing, because a bunch of books came in. Gatekeeper of the fandoms. A lot of books came in, and in some of the books that came in, there was this one. It's like the fourth one for the DC Icons series, where a bunch of like famous authors picked a DC super icon or superhero or whatever, and they wrote a book about them, or like their origin story or something. And the one that came out today, I don't know if it came out today, but the one that arrived at the store was the last one, the fourth one, the Superman one. And honestly, I don't know anything about that author, but like I'm so invested in the story, in the series, that I want the fourth one. I need to collect and get it. I drew a show on accident. Oh, a shoe, I guess. But yeah, I was gonna buy the Superman one before I left, and then I forgot. But it's there. I put it on the shelf myself. I'm gonna sell the heck out of that one. Because I keep saying, okay, oh yeah, that book's gonna be good. It's not here yet, but yeah, it'll be good. Is there a Flash one? No. No, there's a Wonder Woman one. Then there came the Batwoman one, Catwoman, and the Superwoman one. They really missed out. They should have done a Flash one. But yeah, for sure. I'm not honestly. I'm gonna read it just because I've already read the other three. Uh, and I haven't really read anything about from what's their name. I know their their last name or apellido is De La Peña. But I'm not quite sure now. Let me see. I'm not even sure. DC icons. Let me look that up. DC icons. It's like $12 as well. Like, I'm totally buying that one. Oops. Books. Aha. Matt de la Peña. It's called Superman Dawnbreaker. Yeah. I was like really happy when that came in. Yeah, you know, I basically let me just so I basically just draw them like this. You know, now I'm not so sure. Is it skin? Is it fur? I'm not so sure. I guess it's skin. So oh, that's okay, so sorry. I'm not even sure. Did I even ever? I'm not sure if I ever, because I think I did answer partially, but as I said, it didn't notify me either as well when I did get your message. And then when I did see your message, I was just so busy with work that I think I answered half of it. But that's okay. It's fine. Sure, go ahead. Honestly, it's just that the questioning just came up when I actually came to like actually color them. I was like, wait, how does this work? And I don't know. So I just thought that like maybe parts of them have fur, you know? I'm just gonna keep it at that. But, you know, it really depends on how the person designs your avatar. Like they could go for full fur, I don't know. Let's draw weird hair on this guy. Hair. Here it is. Thank you, Cesar. Thanks for dropping by. Hablamos después. And it's fine. Contesta cuando pueda. Yeah, we gotta meet up y no sé, hanguear. Me puedes visitar en plaza. I'll be there. Nah, hablamos después. Dale. Que descanses, digo. I'm not sure if you're gonna go to sleep now. I should. Soon. Can they get tattoos? I think that'll be... I don't think so, no. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they did. They had a good run. Ripley Fair. Yeah. Poor dude. Probably just wanted to ask what time it was. They just assumed he was hostile. Well, I mean, at least after this I don't have to draw the zombies again. I don't... Well, there's still this panel left. Yeah. Pretty much. I don't know how I'm gonna draw this one. You know, they're supposed to be on top of the other, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to draw. LTL on top of somebody else. And then his arms are around here. Just face planting. Whoops. That's their hand. Right there. I'm sorry. It's like he's crying. Oh. Aw. I feel sorry for this one. What have I done to deserve this? Oh. I have no idea. Maybe it's because of the continuous message, because you wrote 2 messages in succession pretty quickly. I have no idea, honestly. Yeah, I think most of them are wearing shorts. I don't know where this clear. Oh well, I can make her closer to. Oops. Yeah, big mood. Well, I'll draw those later. And then, oh dear. Well, I'll try and draw this guy before turning in. How do we... This is gonna be weird to draw. Action scenes, why? We'll just try. Face, I know. Oh, you did? Hold on, I'll see it now. Maybe this like should be like. I don't know. Oh, I like her. Mom pants or plus fighting. Yeah, mom pants are fun. I like her. I also like the details. Yeah. At the ends of her pants. Where you incorporated the like sort of bandages. Yeah, she looks cool. And she's a shapeshift. Well, I think most of them shapeshift. Yeah, she looks cool. I like her. Let's see. Weird foot. It's okay if they're zombies. They're just gonna have weird feet. Oh, that's okay. I was gonna finish up with this because I also have to get some rest pretty soon, so I'm just gonna end up drawing this guy and then turning in, sorry. Yeah, this is weird, but trying to draw new things, so I don't want to shy away from action-ish shots. Potato face all the way. Yeah. And then, well, might as well drop toes on this guy as well. Sorta. Actually, I'll leave that in. And then, yeah, so it sort of looks like he's kind of out of the panel, but not really. And then I should put some pants on it. Wait, let me add another layer for that. Where'd he get pants from? Well, he's a zombie, so I'm assuming he became a zombie. And he has a humanoid shape, so does that mean there's humans in this world? Question mark. Giant Scapco. Yeah. I like that better. Because even zombies would feel embarrassed of walking around without the latest trendy pants or something. Trendy clothes? Put a patch on this guy. And here. And maybe a shirt. It's an ogre shirt. Aw. Nicely clothed. Oh, that's glad to hear. Glad we were able to, like, enjoy your trip. That's nice. Coconut bird. Your son? Oh, that's why he's my icon. Well, I can't really see the icon very well. Is it a bird? Yeah, it's a coconut bird. Oh, okay. That's nice. Oh. That's cute. Welp. All that's left. Well, I gotta draw some background on this panel. Like some grass here, maybe some stones over here. And the clouds. And then this panel I'll think about it later. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna draw some action lines instead, or actually draw the spiral / tornado and the people in it, or if I'm just gonna draw the action lines and then just the people. I mean, zombies are people. But for now, I think I'll leave it at that. Oh, let me see that before I go. Aw, it's adorable. Coconut bird. I didn't even know. That's so cute. Well, I'm glad that's the last photo I'll see before I go to sleep. That's adorable. I love it. Alright, well, I'm gonna sign off. This has been fun. Yeah. Thank you. You have a good night as well. Next stream, I don't know. Yeah. If I do another stream, I'll let you guys know through Discord as always. So, but for now, yeah. Good night. See you later. Let's go over here.